After High Point started the match with a forfeit at 182 to take a 6-0 lead, Newton comes back here at 195. Watch Jake Connolly get the back points en route to an 11-2 major decision over Drew Bide to make it 6-4 High Point. But High Point responds at 285. Watch Rob McDonald get the fall in 5:38 over Brandon Grant, and High Point pushes its lead to 18-4 over the Braves. In a great bout at 106, watch Dom Gallo late in the third period get the takedown to snap a 3-3 tie as he holds off Ashley Isla from Newton 5-3 for a big win, and High Point leads 21-4 after 5 bouts. Okay, High Point gets another pin here at 113. Watch Colin Grimm lock up Anthony Brown for the fall in 236 for the Wildcats to make it 27-4.
Tonight I wanted to come out strong because it was our first home match and it was my first home dual match this year. And I just wanted to go finish strong, get a good match, get 6, work for 6, get our team going, because it was we only had 2 actual matches. We had 2 forfeits, so I just wanted to get our guys going. And after that, after my pin, we just kept pinning guys, and it was good, and was really happy about it.
We move to 120 pounds, and it's Mike Derrin of High Point. He posts the pin in just 35 seconds over Connor Huber, and the Wildcats are rolling 33-4 midway through the match. All right, the High Point pin parade continues at 126. This time it's Chris Auer with the fall in 236 over Jason Vandergroff, and High Point leads 39-4 over the Braves. Newton finally stops the bleeding here as Stephen Churchill picks up the back points as he tops Jason Gascione 8-2 at 132 pounds to make it 39-7 High Point. But High Point comes right back with the pin at 138. Watch Alec Alvino slap the cradle on Nick Grello as he registers the fall in 1 minute and 29 seconds, and High Point pushes its lead to 45-7. We move to 145. Watch Eric Snore of High Point get the back points as he posts a nice 6-2 decision over Logan Morales, and High Point keeps rolling with a 48-7 lead. Okay, it's on to 152, and Josh Sibley's piles up the points as he gets the double leg takedown here for 2 as he cruises to a 15-4 major decision over Tommy Hooker, and Newton trails 48-11. Now watch Antonio Porcepito of High Point get the Wildcats' final fall of the night in 4:47 over Ben Sibley's, and after a forfeit at 170, High Point rolls to a 60-11 victory as Nick DeGennaro gets the post-match reaction.
It was just a big match for us because it was a league match and it helps us with seeding in districts, and we just wanted to prove a point that even though we lost a lot of kids last year, that we're still a good team.
I thought the kids performed pretty well. Obviously we're a pretty young team and we have a lot of work to do, but so far I'm happy with the effort they're giving.
Now, you got a lot of good experience last year, filling in the lineup at different times. Talk about how that helped you coming into this year.
Well, that definitely helped last year because I got to be around all those kids that we had last year, and it helped me with all the experience because I got to go against some really good competition like Jackson, but I just wanted to come out and help my team as best as I could.
When I came up freshman year, I was working with Justin Bellis all the time, and he was the one who really got me going, set the tone of working hard in the room, just keep moving, going hard, and ever since then I've been doing the same to the other young guys that are coming up, keep pushing them, and so far everything's been working out, and we've been working hard, and good things are happening so far. That's
one thing we've done, and not just last year, that's what we've tried to do. We've tried to get kids matches and keep kids involved with the program, and anytime they can pick up a match in varsity situation, a varsity atmosphere, it's exciting for them, and it was something that they were glad to be a part of last year, and now they not only want to be a part of it, they want to perform well, and the kids are working hard, so we're excited.
Now, have you changed your approach at all this year, knowing that there's going to be a little bit more expected of you after losing such a phenomenal senior class?
Yeah, I kind of changed my approach. I just tried to work a lot harder this summer to get better because I knew that we had big shoes to fill, but I knew that we had the talent to do it.
I pretty much just try to be a little more careful and more aggressive on my feet and just try to get the bonus points a lot more often.
Alec, it's got to be nice for you this year, knowing coming out, you've stepped up. You have a bigger role in your team. I mean, you had an important role last year, but how do you feel about having that bigger role?
It's nice to have. The last couple of years, I was an important part, but not as important. Now it's nice to be known as the leader of the team and the one that has to help the little guys get through the tough times.
And talk about this team. I mean, a lot of people obviously are focusing on who's not here anymore with the great class that you guys had, but, you know, talk about these wrestlers who have benefited from those kids going through the room.
You know, just those kids, you know, the kids that we have now and the kids that were in the room last year and saw what the other kids did and wrestled with them and, you know, tried to compete with those guys. Yeah, I'm just happy they're getting a chance to be out and perform. I'm happy they're getting a chance to, you know, to be the guy, and a lot of those kids are embracing that and they want to be out there. They, you know, so it's a credit to them, and I'm happy for them.
And talking about what does your team talked about what your goals are for this year?
We try not to focus on that. We try to take it one match at a time and just try to beat every team that we go against.
How have the coaches approached the season? Have you seen it change from the past few years?
Not really. It's pretty much been the same thing of working hard, going as like just doing the little things right, and in the long run, it'll make you that much better. And just keep striving for that, and just doing the little things right, and good things will happen. And that's been the motto at High Point.
Kind of looked at some things, and I know we had some talented kids, but there's still a lot of talented kids in our room. So to schedule any differently than we've been, you know, would have been a disservice to them. You know, those kids knew that we went out to the King of the Mountain, and they wanted to go. They wanted to see what that was like. And you know, I think for a lot of kids, although the end result, the King of the Mountain, you know, didn't look very good, what our kids gained and picked up from being there and competing in an atmosphere like that, you know, it's something you can't measure. You know, so now we're back in dual meets and able to see what we have, and you know, we're going to have struggles as we go because we have some, you know, some brutal quads lined up. We have some difficult duels, and you know, this isn't going to be easy. But the matches that we can be in and the matches we can compete in, you know, we're going to do the best we can.